Something that I drew last night, and I actually want to shout out to B because a couple of weeks ago during a session, she helped hold this image for me, and she told me use it. And over the past few weeks, there have been quite a few wobbles, and B, I can't tell you how many times, sorry, this image has come up and how many times it's given me strength. It's called The Gift, and I don't want to explain it because it can mean whatever you need it to mean and whatever your gift is. And I wrote something to go with it. Sorry, I'm very emotional already. Okay. I have grown, you have grown, and we have grown. We started as seeds, nervous, small, and full of potential. We started not knowing what the destination was, not knowing that we were even on a journey. But to be truthful to you, my fellow souls, I am not sure what my destination is, even today. I'm full of joy that I do not know. Our joy is simply in the strides that we take together. We started as seeds, my fellow souls, itching to sprout and waiting to bloom. But now we are trees, moving with the wind, spreading our roots, disturbing foundations, shedding our leaves, and blooming with each spring. My fellow souls, you all have so much to teach. My fellow souls, I've fallen in love with not knowing just where our roots will reach. And the poem, I just want to shout out to Aisha. You helped me hold that image of, gardening and nurturing. And I wrote that poem as soon as we finished. That came to me, and I thought I need to tell Aisha that. It's inspired by what she told me.
I came on this, I wouldn't even have called it a journey. I came on this course for self-development, and I was a little bit skeptical initially with the words that were being used about how the course had changed people's lives. And it was a good few sessions in when I realized what I was in for. The very first half session that we did, I contacted Manaz and I said, Manaz, I don't think this is for me, really, honestly. I think, yeah. She was like, okay, do the next session, see how you go. Okay. Next session, still a little bit, let's see where we're going. And then I came to realize that I was putting a lot of pressure on myself in the sessions unnecessarily. The need to, must, have to. And I did an intention with someone and they were like, their intention was be present, go with the flow, enjoy the session. That was my first light bulb. My second light bulb was the unlearning. Never heard it. Not that what you've learned is wrong, but it's learning a different way. Okay. I started in our sessions to become comfortable with the group. And I would share things and speak about things that were really painful for me. And I was like, okay. You held my space. You shared my hard times. You listened. It's like, okay. Carried on through the sessions and learning a lot about myself, who I was, why I wasn't dealing with certain things. Think about it. Accept those things that I can't change, I don't have control over. Okay, this is good. We carried on through the sessions and I was still, okay, this is coaching. I'm learning about myself. I'm not going to be a coach. It's not for me. I'll use it for family and friends and so on. And I don't feel I've given it enough time. But course is nearly finished. I've enjoyed it. It's been really good. It's cool. Happy with that. And then we had the community coaching, and I was like, signed up for it now. I didn't even remember about it. Did a session. And she was like, "You coming to the coach?" I was like, "Oh, is it tonight?" Yes, sure. Yeah, yeah. And in the morning, she sent me a text. So I signed up for this session, and I approached it with hesitation, anxiety, had those butterflies. And what an experience. I think that if I hadn't taken part in that community session, I wouldn't be in this place where I am now. Because in the session that we just spoke about, where we've been, what we've done, this is the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more to do. I'm not sure that I'll be a coach in the sense of having clients and so on, but who knows? Who knows what will happen in the future? But there is so much more to do, so much more to learn. It's a journey, it's an ongoing journey. And I'm so appreciative and grateful that I attended at this time, in this present moment, with this group of people. And I love you all grateful from the bottom of my heart. The session we did yesterday, really, the meditation really took me to this place of huge gratitude. And towards the end of that session, when we came out, that new person, I was able to stay with the session, surprise myself, stay with the session, and look at that person looking back at me. And that person had a twinkle in their eye, and they had a knowing look. They know. They're looking at me, and it's me looking back at myself, and they know that there is a lot more to come. I don't know what the future holds for coaching. I know I shall continue to use it in friends. I've seen that I'm using it in conversations that I'm having now anyway. There's a change in how I speak with people. I like helping people. I've never been an advisor. I'm a listener. But now there's a bit of prompting questions and more inquisitive and curious without being nosy. That's not my nature. One thing I have moved forward onto, which I've wanted to do all the time, and I didn't really have courage to do it. So I am going to volunteer as a cancer support coach. So they do train you. I start that next month. But I feel that this journey that I've been on will help me tremendously in that, and who knows where that takes me. And I'm going to stop there. So thank you very much.
I'm just going to read a poem that I wrote last night, and then see what happens after that. So, okay. A little girl once walked this earth with nothing but soil beneath her feet, her eyes sparkling with curiosity and her heart wild with every beat. She lived in playful excitement, eager to learn and explore. But as she got older and bigger, she started to lose sight of it all, of the joy in the little things, the unconditional love, the everyday thankfulness, the watching stars above. She started questioning her own beliefs. Self-doubt began to set in. She temporarily lost herself and needed to go within. And so her journey of transformation began, of self-discovery and of growth. She had to face the truths at once, and so she made herself an oath to honor her inner child, to find the joy in every day, to trust her inner wisdom, no matter how much society influenced her to stray. With the guidance from a special course, she slowly started to heal. tapping into her inner wisdom and letting herself truly feel the pain, feel the love, and to feel the joy of living. And through this awakening, she got her answer, that it's really all about giving back to oneself and to others, and giving to our beautiful earth, practicing kindness at every turn, and welcoming wholeheartedly this rebirth. So it's been a completely life-changing experience for me in the best way possible. I've really had to face some difficult reflections of myself, and it's been such a learning experience in that, you know, I've just come to really realize that, you know, we are the master of our own lives, of our own decisions, our own reactions. And, you know, I think I was very much in a state of blame a lot of the time, and negative thinking, despite a mask, you know, of that I kind of mastered. And I think that, you know, if anything, the love and the support that has been held during this course, and just the inspiration that I've felt by seeing others, and, you know, during coaching sessions, and hearing other people's stories, seeing their kind of points of view, the multicultural element of the course as well has been so enriching and so special, and really uplifting. It's opened my mind in so many ways, and just really given me so much clarity about myself, as well as my future. And you know, I'm not sure where I saw it, but it was something with yesterday where I think it was in that video when it was talking about, you know, how we are kind of born to give, you know. And there's actually a song that I recently came across, and it's just like the penny dropped. And now that I've really started having clarity about that, I want to help others, and I want to go into some form of volunteering with coaching initially. I just feel like things are starting to align, things are falling in place, and, you know, I'm just such a better person. My relationships with everyone has improved. You know, my marriage was really in a bad place, and it's now completely turned around in a great way. I'm a better mother. I'm a better friend. My relationship with my parents has really improved. The course helped me understand that they, you know, things that have happened with them, it's not their fault. And it's just given me such a gratitude and a sense of love for life again, which I temporarily lost. And I'm eternally grateful for this course and for every one of you. And I just wish you all so much love and so much light in this world. And I have so much confidence that we as a global unity are shifting, and that there's a lot of good things to come. And I'm really excited to be a part of that. So thank you. And I'm not going to apologize for my emotion, because it's real, it's me. And I'm, you know, really learning to just be completely who I am. And that's it. So thank you.
So I am growing up, being the eldest of 5 daughters. I had a huge weight on my shoulders to be the best example that I could be, not only to be my parents' honour, but also to be a role model for my sisters. And as a result, throughout life, I quickly took on the role of planner, organiser, efficient, forecast, prepare everything in life, and be cautious. And this coaching program has really tested that quality of me, that value in me. And I think it was only yesterday's session where I made the intention of going with the flow. And lo and behold, when Menas set the task of, you're going to be presenting tomorrow, State of panic set in naturally, and I was just like, I need to prepare, I need to plan, I need to rehearse, and something within my gut said, nope, you're not going to do that. You're just going to go with the flow and see how that goes and enjoy it. And so that's what I did. 5 minutes before, I think we were due to start at 10:30, I wrote what I needed to write. And I've never done that in my life, never. Like some people would say half-ass it, never done that. So this is me. N for new. This process has been a rebirth. It's been new for so many reasons. I have had to unlearn what I have learned throughout college, uni, working life, to let go of all that and to start on a clean slate, has just been, it's really felt like a rebirth. I don't know how else to explain it, but new it is. Oh, for openness. I've shared things with you guys that I've never shared in all the 30 odd years that I've been here. I have some wonderful relationships and some wonderful friendships, but to be in a place where you can be so true to who you are with strangers, didn't expect that could ever happen. So I'm grateful for the openness. Oh, for opportunity. This has opened doors for me, and I realize it's opened doors for so many of us around here. I'm so excited to see what this is going to bring for each and every one of us. And I truly mean this when I say I want to stay close to all of you, just to see how we flourish, how we grow, how we move, how we transform, and just how we can stay true to ourselves. So I'm excited to see what this brings for all of us. I've just realised that's the wrong way around. For resilience, the word that comes to mind when I think of resilience is pain. There was a lot of pain discussed, raised, mentioned in our groups, you know, when we were paired up, and the stories that we've shared with each other. And I'm so thankful for the pain that we've been able to showcase each other, or have felt but not necessarily wanted to share, because that pain has led to us being able to bounce back in some way, shape or form, to still continue with this course, these sessions, these, you know, these pair work. And because of that, I feel like each and every one of us has taken on a new chapter, or there's been a new leaf, or some sort of change, and it's just so wonderful to see. W for wow. It just sums it up. This whole coaching program just sums it up. Like, if someone was to ask me, what would you make of it? The trajectory that we're on, the way that we've had to really dig deep to find out who we are as individuals, and to be able to support others in their coaching journey, be that clients or peers or colleagues. I'm just so grateful for these wow moments. And I'm really quite prudish when it comes to giving compliments. I don't give them easily. So the fact that I was saying wow more often than I expected throughout this program is a testament to what this program has meant for each and every one of us. Oh, okay. It's okay. Something that Manaz taught us quite early on, regardless of what we're feeling, where we are, what we want to do, not want to do, it's okay. Romance. I'm totally in love with coaching. I just like B, when I was introduced to this, I had a learning and development budget that my workplace wanted me to use up, and I Googled coaching, and Manaz's one came up quite early on, and I was just like, oh, this is interesting. And when we started the first session back in December, I said to myself, what the crap have I got myself into? And I'm committed to this for 6 months. This is really wishy-washy. This is really so, namby-pamby. It's so not me. I'm very, logical. I'm very just like facts and figures. So I was not expecting to be moved the way that I have been moved, and to see others moved the way they have been moved. I have fallen in love with this style of coaching, and I can't wait to form, build, grow a bigger relationship with this style of coaching. Okay, it's backward again. For kick-ass, this style of coaching kicks ass, and I'm so sorry for the language, but it's the only way that I can just describe it. I just can't believe how much in the space of 10 minutes when we're speaking to each other, pairing up, or having the privilege of being able to do that community work, just how quickly we've been able to make a change in people's lives, or even our own self of thinking. So I'm just so grateful for how much change and adaptation there's been. And then S is backwards again. No words, just a big, massive smile, ear to ear, Cheshire cat grin for how we've evolved, for where we've come from, to who we are now. I'm going to, as you can see, it's spelt out NoorWorks. I don't know if that was clear, but I just want to showcase that and leave you with one final thought. When I was doing my research on NoorWorks, I reached out to Menaz, and just to sort of test the field, she very kindly offered me like a complimentary coaching session, and then I followed up with another one. And one of my goals was to get out of the funk that I was in following my bitter divorce battle, and to find love again, and to become, to get married, etc., blah blah blah. And I can't believe the amount of change that's come about, the way in which life has unfolded. And in these 6 months, I've gone from being able to release all that negativity to the point where, through that positivity and through opening up and just allowing things to be, I've been able to get to where I've wanted to be, where I've desired to be, and gotten even more out of it. So thank you so much, Menaz. Thank you so much to NoorWorks. Thank you so much to all the people that I've met along the way. And most of all, thank you, each and every single one of you, the resource people who just along the way have said something so valuable, just one little thing, and it's just changed the way, it's opened doors for me. So.
I don't know, when I started this journey, I kind of weren't open to anything. Like I didn't want to listen to anybody about anything in my life. I was quite depressed for like 1 or 2 years, and I was quite in a dark place myself. I'm sure that a lot of people have been through that. But so I was like in a bit of a dark place for quite a while actually. And then Maz actually offered me to do the course when there wasn't coronavirus. And I think I went to about 3 sessions maybe. And then I didn't think that it wasn't for me, but I just felt like it wasn't the right time, So obviously Maz, with her lovely self, was trying to tell me, just come, I think obviously she saw the potential, and she saw that it was for me, but yeah, I just felt like it wasn't the right time. And then this second time round, I couldn't really say no. No, it sounds bad because it sounds like I didn't want to do it, but I couldn't really say no because like I got another opportunity, and then on top of that, I kind of had to do it for myself, you know, like I had to learn how to be open. I had to learn about myself. There's a lot of things that I didn't know about myself. There's a lot of things that I don't know. It's been a bit crazy. I've missed quite a few of the sessions as well, and I've missed some important days, which I'm not really happy with myself over. But when we had that community coaching, I was actually really looking forward to it. I was shitting myself, sorry guys, but I was really looking forward to it, and I was like, okay, this is like my opportunity to decide, like, am I a good coach? Am I just going to stress or whatever? And then my car broke down. But as I was on my way home to do the community session, my car just gave up on me. And I was really annoyed at the start, and Maz knows that I was really annoyed. But I kind of took it as a thing where maybe I wasn't supposed to do that coaching session, and maybe this course was more for me than me actually learning how to coach other people. And that's what I took from it, is like this course was for me. For a lot of people, I know that they want to go on to do coaching, and I want to go on to do coaching too, but this has made me realize a lot about myself, and I'm so grateful because obviously there's a lot of people in this course that we don't know anyone truly, and it's so nice to see that people have actually discovered themselves through this course, because I know that I've not fully, I'm still like a bit wary of myself, still a bit unknown, but I'm willing to learn more about myself now, I think. And before I weren't even willing to learn about myself, because I kind of just gave up. So yeah, this course has been a big thing for myself. Obviously, I will go on to do coaching, but yeah, I went through a lot of bad stuff in life, and I think it's time to let go. And life is a journey. Like, I kind of opened my eyes to realize not everything's supposed to go smoothly, and not everything's supposed to be as perfectly as planned. But yeah, that makes us who we are, really.
So let's see. Obviously, I haven't prepared anything because I've been partying last night. But I also have a funny feeling in that I already have the answer. It's just that I need to speak it out to find the right words to express it. Yesterday, when you asked us to imagine how the future will be, if we can prepare something for it, I had a strange, funny again. Keep saying this word. I really like it, as I can notice. I had this image of two emoticons, like in Yahoo Messenger emoticons, one which was smiling, and one with the heart. And that pretty much wraps up how I'd like my future to be. That's simple. Only to have joy and love. And that simpleness and straightforwardness created so much space around me thinking and relating to my future, something which I actually never had. Actually, it was one of the most weird feeling I had in the past. At some point, I couldn't even think about the future. Only thinking about the future, or somebody asking me about the future, would create a huge anxiety in my body. I went to therapy, and the anxiety went away. But the feeling of the pressure I have put on myself to have to decide, or to have a vision, or weird, I keep getting messages, or to have a story around how I'd like my future to be, or or an image or a particular plan, has followed me through my life. I also had a recurring joke with my sister, which I am very close to. In that, I have no scope, no purpose. Scope is a Romanian word which was kind of used in an English way, just to make it funny. And that bothered me. It doesn't no more, and that's a huge thing. It's actually a huge thing. It was an aha moment I had yesterday. Yeah, it can be that simple, and it's really enough for me. Wow. I only have to follow what feels like love and joy. And yeah, it's enough to truly enjoy my life. Um, Besides that, which was yesterday's aha moment, and also a very huge deal to me, you can't feel it now because it came natural. It's like I'm not even surprised. It's so natural and so welcomed that it's kind of inside me already. I'm not surprised of it. Wow, it just happened. It's interesting, and it's so relaxing. Yeah. Besides that, so many other things have changed without me even noticing, and that's also awesome. Um, really love each and any. Um, Love you all, really do. And I felt your love as well, and that's amazing. That's amazing. Really shared something special, and really wish you hmm, can't find the right word, but you can feel it. As I wish you all the best. Thank you.
So I kind of prepared but didn't prepare. I'm just gonna talk a bit about my journey, and I guess the question is like, what are we doing next after this course? So I wrote a couple of things down. Hold on. So before this course, I kind of had my fingers in many pies. It's kind of like a jack of all trades. I was very lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I could easily be dragged like left, right, and center by friends or whoever would be like, yeah, Tel's coming. I would, because I refused to listen to myself, or like, get to know myself. And I felt very constrained. I thought from a place of fear and lack rather than abundance, which throughout this course I realized like I've got so much going for me. But it was always like, how am I going to get money? How am I going to find my own space? Just all of these surface thoughts and dragons just like trying to bring me down or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, throughout this course, I got to a place where I can get to know myself and like myself and love myself, and even the parts that I don't really like about myself, at least I know that they're there. Do you know what I mean? Which has been amazing. Yesterday, I came to the conclusion that I want to be an influencer, but not like the Gen Z type, millennial type version of the word, right? Like I'm trying to sell you makeup or herbal tea. More like I want to influence people to be themselves by being myself. And I want to use everything that I have within me to just spread that like joy and love and peace
And some of you may know, I guess all of you may know, that I do music and I love to write and sing and perform. But the year before we started was Corona and this course. And yeah, I hadn't written or sang or anything in a while. And yeah, so I was very tempted to give it up, not give it up, but just like not chase that big dream. I thought it was too big. But being on this course, I realized that anything I dream, I can manifest if I want it. I can put a plan in place. I feel very capable and able and powerful, which is my intention of today, is to embrace the power that the group has given me, or that I've rediscovered through this course or through you guys. Yeah, so I want to sing for you guys. I remember I randomly sang like during a lunchtime, and then I didn't unmute my mic, and then you guys, some of you heard and some of you didn't. I wrote this song in 2017, and at the time I wrote it, I was like trying to manifest fame and wealth and being on TV and all of that jazz. But I listened to it back maybe last week sometime, and the lyrics that resonated with me this time is that I'm just being myself, and people love me for being myself, and I love me for being myself. So yeah, this is called Fake Smiles, available on all the streaming platforms. Yeah, no. No, I can't believe I made it. Mama, I'm famous. They really like me. I be on TV. I'm winning awards now. They're saying I'm real and they loving the style. They love me, they do. I got here without doing anything. I just be myself. Not to say I did nothing, just saying I just be myself. I do me so effortlessly. I know down deep I'm free. And aren't you tired of putting on your fake smile? Aren't you tired of putting on your fake smile? Pose for the camera flick. Doesn't it seem so legit? Look at that perfect picture we've all painted. Tell me now, how does it feel? Cause we find out none of that's real. You're on target for your life goal, but your life is still aimless. I made it. Mama, I'm famous. They really like me. I be on TV. I'm winning awards now. They're saying I'm real and they loving the style. They love me, they do. Aren't you tired of putting on a fake smile? Aren't you tired of putting on a fake smile? I made it. Mama, I'm famous. They really like me. I be on TV and I'm winning awards now. They're saying I'm real and they like the style. They love me. They love me, 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 they love me. They love me, they love me, they do. They do, they do. Love me, they love me. So that's Fake Smiles. And it just, I'm using it as a reminder to just love myself for being my authentic self. And I love all of you guys too.
My heart is beating. for me has been this training is a dream come true. A lot of challenging during all these 6 months, a lot of judgment, a lot of noise in my head, and also a lot of peace, surrender, allowing, love. Self-love that became, at least in the last month, something that I started to find so precious. So me, so powerful. It has been an incredible journey with each and every one of you. And as a thankful, I feel to give you this to each and every one of you, starting with my nurse, which is, I don't have any word to say. She knows already, and you know every one of you. And to each and every one of my friends here in this family of NoorWorks training. This is for you, for each and every one of you. Thank you for incredible moments of so much vulnerability, of so much space, so much love, so much opening. I learned about myself that I am my own hero. I am my own master. And after this incredible 6 months journey, I just realized that everything is possible. Right now in my life, I think that coaching is about infinite possibilities, which can be created by intention and by allowing things to unfold in your life and by being present. I'm thankful, I'm grateful for being a part of this community, for the wonderful people that I met in the coaching sessions and in all these trainings. Thank you all to all the people that supported with the facilitating and all the amazing people that just shared their knowledge with us. My future intention is to start to grow internationally, because I feel it is my next step. And I'm curious to see how it's going to be. And I wrote some words, a poem that defines what I experienced in this 6 months training. I'm here with you. We are all one in all, filling the spaces between our souls, learning to love again and again, being one breath, one heart, one rhythm, one all, growing together with an open heart. Thank you all for allowing to become again whole, one in all and all in one breath, one heart. Love is the answer forever to all. This is for me what I felt during all this journey. A lot of love, of compassion, of understanding, of authenticity, of open hearts and curious minds, of amazing people, and of visioning leaders. So thank you all for being a part of my journey. and giving a hug to each and every one of us, of you, for allowing me to be here and to share my story with you.
I'm going to do something completely different today. I think when Manal said to us, go away and think about it and see how the evening progresses, I didn't think too much about what I was going to do. But I went out for a drive, which always calms me down, is very therapeutic. And I came back and wanted to do something very different. So whilst I connect with you here right now, I'm not going to say a word because the words I've actually recorded on a voice recorder. And that's because I'm aware that I do a lot of talking anyway. I think anyone that's connected with me knows I've got lots to say. So I'm turning this around. And what I want to do whilst I sit here and connect with you is just say one thing, and that is an absolute huge thank you. This course has been a game changer, and you've all been part of that journey. And I want to say an absolutely huge thank you for holding the space, for letting me explore what is inside, for letting me share all the things that I've shared with you in such a beautiful space, whether it's been on this course or you've had coaching sessions with me outside of the course. You have enabled me to find my purpose, and I am in awe of gratitude to you. So I'm actually going to sit here and connect with you from my heart, and I'm going to play you a little video which expresses the importance of movement for me now. And I've done a little voice recording that will show you or inform you of what my journey is next. So the question we've been asked is, what's next? So I just wanted to explain that my self-discovery journey started around 3 years ago, when what others would describe as a breakdown, I would actually describe as a breakthrough, actually happened. And whilst I was picking up all the pieces to put them together again, I made a promise to myself that I would mould them to the true version of myself and not what the world wanted me to be. So baby steps had already taken before I joined the course in December. And Nars mentioned that it was day 11 of the course yesterday, and I was stunned that in just 11 days my answers had come to me so clearly. This safe space, all of you amazing people, and all the tools and techniques in this course have reminded me of my true purpose on this planet. And that purpose is to serve and to support others. I want to leave this realm knowing that I have brought a smile to someone's face, that I have helped them to move along their journey. Whether that takes form in me standing on the stage giving motivational talks, running a successful coaching service, going to refugee camps and helping orphans abroad, doesn't really matter, because the journey will unfold naturally when I allow myself to let go and trust the process. The powerful resources and tools that have been used in this course have reminded me of who I am. I am a soul that has taken shape and form in this body, and this soul is connected through my heart, where the love of my Creator lives. So many times on this training course and in our coaching practices, I have felt the presence of my Creator within me. I have heard Him speak to me, and there is nothing more profound, powerful, or blessed than that. I've been reminded that I don't need to have a plan or a strategy, or I don't need to actually even mend anything, because nothing is actually broken. Everything is in the right place, and all I have to do is believe in the divine and keep walking on my journey, staying connected to my purpose and my belief. So my special movement is the Sufi twirls. As I take each Sufi twirl, I open my heart fully and let go of the limited beliefs that I have had. I let go of the illusion of control, let go of any fear, any negativity, and chant La ilaha illallah, which helps me fully connect, giving myself the freedom from everything and everyone. Total detachment, total alignment, feeling fully protected, feeling guided,
I'm completely loved. So the journey from now on is to feel loved and give love to every person I come across, regardless of religion, culture, background, ethnicity, gender, belief, or age. There is a gift that I've been blessed with, and that gift now needs to go into the world. So as the alignment stays intact, I know all the other desires I have, no matter how big or small, will naturally unfold as well. I will be led to wherever I'm meant to be and whoever I'm meant to be with, and the journey will be filled with fun, joy, laughter, and total peace. So I make an intention to stay connected to my heart, to listen to my body, and let my soul guide me throughout my journey. It's going to be a beautiful journey, and I'm looking forward to it more than you'll ever know.
Thank you, everyone.